Welcome to Seoul, our home for the next 2 months. Nearly 10 million people call this incredible city home, with 25 million in the greater metropolitan area. Skyscrapers pierce the clouds, and the neon lights never sleep. Shopping districts like Myeongdong and Gangnam pulse with energy 24/7, and the latest K-pop hits can be heard everywhere. A reminder that you're in one of Asia's most dynamic metropolises. But beneath this ultra-modern facade lies a soul that whispers stories from centuries past. When you spend months here, you discover a different rhythm. Ancient palaces stand quietly between office towers, and traditional neighborhoods preserve ways of life that have endured for generations. And here's the beautiful part. Seoul's world-class transportation makes slow travel not just possible, but effortless. With one of the most efficient subway systems on the planet carrying 8 million passengers daily, every historical treasure we'll visit today is just a comfortable train ride away. No stress, no complicated directions, just hop on and go. Today we'll walk in the footsteps of Korean royalty at Gyeongbokgung Palace, find inner peace at the serene Bongeunsa Temple, lose ourselves in the winding alleys of Bukchon Hanok Village, and explore the fortress wall that surrounds the city. So come along with us as we slow down and really soak in this amazing city where ancient traditions and cutting-edge modern life create something totally unique. Let's go! Our journey into traditional Seoul begins at Gyeongbokgung Palace, the largest of Seoul's 5 grand palaces. Built in 1395, this was the main royal palace of the Joseon Dynasty for over 500 years. These buildings were constructed without a single nail, using an intricate system of wooden joints called gongpo. The colorful paintwork you see, called dancheong, isn't just decorative. These blues, reds, and greens protect the wood from weather while symbolizing the harmony between human creation and nature. This combination of colors is strikingly beautiful. And here's the mind-blowing part. While you're walking around this 600-year-old palace, you can literally see Seoul's modern skyscrapers peeking over the traditional roofs. It's like the past and present are having a conversation right in front of your eyes. But Gyeongbokgung truly comes alive during the changing of the guard ceremony. This ceremony is held 5 times daily, except on Tuesdays. These guards, dressed in the vibrant uniforms of the Joseon Royal Army, perform the exact ceremony that protected Korean kings for centuries. The precision of their movements, the traditional instruments, the Korean commands echoing through the courtyard. For a moment, you're not in Seoul anymore. This isn't just a tourist show, it's a living piece of history. This palace is a living reminder of Seoul's true identity among its modern achievements. Whether you spend 30 minutes here or 3 hours, Gyeongbokgung Palace reminds you that Seoul's story goes way deeper than K-pop and kimchi. This palace has seen kings rise and fall, survived wars, and has been rebuilt with love and pride. And now, we get to walk through it all. A pinch me moment for sure.
The metro system in Seoul has a lot going on, okay? But it is amazing. It is really extensive, as you can see, multiple lines. What's nice about the system is that the lines, a lot of them are numbered. They're also color-coded. I mean, there's a lot going on, but you can really get all over the city using public transportation. We are also using, of course, our Google Maps to help us a little bit with identifying some of the lines. Naver Maps also will have a map of the entire subway system in the app, so that if you're not near this, you can actually find it on your own as well. So very, very helpful, and really you can go everywhere.
So we're gonna refill our cards right now. So we wanted to show you, this is our T-Money card. Just a simple little card. We got them at GS25, actually, a convenience store here in Seoul. And it's really simple to refill these cards. So I'm going to put 20,000 Korean won on the card. And you come up here and you can select your language, English. And then reload the transit card. You're going to press that. And then it's going to ask you to put your card here, which is it's going to read the amount, read the card. I have 7,060 currently on there. And then you choose the amount that you want to reload with. And so, like I said, 20,000 won. And then you just have to select yes. Then you just put the bills in one at a time. It's going to register. Amount inserted 10. Amount inserted 20. Now it's loading the card. Don't take the card off yet. It'll let you know once it's loaded. So there now you can see zero change and the amount available is 27,060. And that's it. I just removed the card. You can print out a receipt and everything too, which we never do because we're verifying and we can see how much it had before and after we reloaded it. But that's it. It's really simple to use. And now we'll have plenty of money for a little while. So there are no bars that can stop you from going through without scanning your card. But when people have gone through, like if their card doesn't work for whatever reason and they go through without paying, it makes a really embarrassing loud noise. So you're not gonna go through without paying.
Founded in 794 AD, Bongeunsa Temple is where ancient Korea lives and breathes right in the heart of modern Seoul. Bongeunsa is home to over 1,000 years of continuous Buddhist practice. The main hall, or Dangjeon, houses 3 golden Buddha statues representing the past, present, and future. But it's not just the statues that make this place sacred. It's the energy of centuries of prayer and meditation. About 30 monks live here permanently, maintaining traditions that stretch back over a millennium. Their daily routine begins at 4 a.m. with meditation, followed by chanting and temple duties. But perhaps the most moving experience here is the sound of the temple drums. 4 times daily, the monks perform byopgo, ritual drumming that's believed to awaken all beings to Buddhist teachings. This is the daily drum ceremony, and it's not just a performance. Each beat isn't random. It's a living prayer that's been happening here for centuries. The large drum represents the sounds of Buddha's teachings reaching all corners of the universe and calling people to meditation, just like monks did 1,000 years ago. This isn't a show put on for tourists, though we are lucky to witness it. This is daily life here. These monks aren't stuck in the past. They're keeping ancient wisdom alive in a modern world. They use the same meditation techniques, follow the same daily routines, and yes, beat the same ritual drums that their predecessors did over a millennium ago. So next time you think tradition and progress can't coexist, remember Bongeunsa Temple. In a city that never stops innovating, this sacred space proves that some things are too valuable to leave behind. The drums that echoed here when Seoul was just a small settlement still echo today, reminding us that in our rush toward the future, we shouldn't forget the wisdom of the past. What if I told you that in the middle of Seoul, there's a neighborhood where people still live exactly like Korean royalty did 600 years ago? Welcome to Bukchon Hanok Village. For over 600 years, this has been home to Seoul's nobility and later its artists and intellectuals. Today, around 900 traditional Korean houses called hanoks remain, with about half still serving as family homes. The graceful curves in Hanok architecture are beautiful. Korean architects design these curved tiles to shed rain perfectly and create harmony with nature. No nails, no screws, just wood, stone, and 600 years of passed down knowledge holding these houses together. Some families have lived in the same houses for generations. They wake up in bedrooms where their great-grandparents slept, cook in kitchens where traditional recipes have been passed down, and maintain gardens using traditional techniques. When the tour groups have gone home and the village returns to its residents, you're experiencing Seoul as it was meant to be experienced, slowly, thoughtfully, with respect for the generations who built and preserved these spaces. Seoul could have torn all this down decades ago to build more apartments and shopping centers. Instead, they chose something revolutionary. They decided the past was worth preserving, not just in museums, but as living, breathing neighborhoods where ancient Korean wisdom guides daily life. So when you visit Bukchon, remember you're not just looking at old buildings. You're walking through Korea's memory, touching the dreams of ancient architects. 600 years of Korean ingenuity, still standing strong, still calling this neighborhood home.
Let's forget the Great Wall of China for a minute. Seoul has its own incredible wall that's been protecting this city for over 600 years, and most people don't even know it exists. This is Hanyeon-dosung, Seoul's ancient fortress wall. Look at these stones. Each layer belongs to a different time period, beginning with a hand-carved layer that was placed here during the early 1400s when Seoul became Korea's capital. Here's what's mind-blowing. This wall was built to protect about 100,000 people. Today, Seoul has almost 10 million residents, but somehow, this ancient boundary still defines the heart of the city. See these massive gates? They weren't just doors, they were customs checkpoints, news centers, and meeting places all rolled into one. When you passed through these gates 600 years ago, you were officially entering one of Asia's most important cities. This wall has seen everything: Japanese invasions, Korean war battles, and rapid modernization that turned rice fields into skyscrapers. Some sections were destroyed and rebuilt multiple times. It's like Seoul's permanent scar that tells the story of everything this city has survived. Think about this. Korean kings stood right here, looking over their kingdom. They had no idea their little walled city would become a global powerhouse of technology, entertainment, and culture. But somehow, their wall is still here and still standing guard. This wall is not trying to keep people out anymore. Today, it's a hiking trail, a city park, and a reminder that this huge city grew up inside these ancient stones. 600 years later, it's still doing its job, just guarding different dreams now.
2 months in Seoul taught us that the city's greatest gift isn't its technology or its shopping or even its incredible food. It's its ability to hold space for past, present, and future simultaneously. At Gyeongbokgung, we learned the importance of carrying forward traditions that still matter today. At Bongeunsa, we discovered how spiritual practice can thrive even in the world's most connected city. Bukchon Hanok Village gave us a peek into a place where traditional values still thrive. Seoul City Wall doesn't just surround the city, it surrounds Seoul's soul. Seoul is an amazing and modern city, but when you take your time, you can still feel its old soul. And that's something worth seeing for yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and slow travel with us. Bye.